Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Turning Stone Classic XXVII. We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. You are watching the Josh Northeast 9 World Tour finale. It's another $25,000 added, and we got another match coming up here. It's going to be Ben Crawley, and now I got to look for the names, of course. I've been running back and forth to the board against, it's going to be versus Aaron Greenwood. He's going to be our next 6 o'clock match. And then our 8 o'clock match will be Darren Appleton versus Johnny Mora, would be the 8 o'clock. We're excited. Ben Crawley was a 1996 Junior World 8-ball champion. He says he's a multiple World 8-ball, I guess, black ball champion through Europe. He's good friends with Darren Appleton, and we've never seen him play, so we're really excited to see some new blood. And not only that, he is, talking about Ben Crawley, going to participate in the World Pool Series at Steinway, and his brother also is going to be there, and he hasn't seen his brother for a long time, so his brother's actually going to play also. So he said, I'm going to get a chance to see my brother. We're both playing at Steinway Billiards in the World Pool Series. So double excited on our end. Before we actually get started, after the World Pool Series, we will be heading to Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island for the Winter Classic. It's Mark Dion doing it up there in Snookers. Get in touch with him right away. The field is filling up. It's MD Promotions, Mark Dion. We want to give a big shout out to Mike Burton. He's right here on premises with an exquisite display of Josh cues. And if you're in the market for a Josh cue, you can get in touch with Mike simply by calling that phone number right there on your screen, or email him at mike@mbcues.com. And if there's a cue that you want that he doesn't have in stock, he said he can get it in a heartbeat. That's Mike Burton. Thank you, Mike. Also, we want to give a big shout out to Baltimore City Cues. You just saw their sponsor player win her match, the Irish Invader, Karen Core. That's BaltimoreCityCues.com. Big shout out to Alex Austin, Fine Billiard Products. You can get in touch with Alex right there at www.alexaustinusa.com, or simply call him at that phone number on your screen. And also check out www.dlbilliards.com. It is Revolution AA. These are the sponsors that I'm calling out, and there's others. Also check out American Cue Pickers. That's Greg Antonakis, soon to be grandpa. If you're in the market for a Southwest, his motto is get your Southwest from the best. It's Greg Antonakis. Contact him at ga9ball@gmail.com. And Chalky Sticks. This is the app. It's downloadable for free. Check it out, please. It's 24-hour billiard channels. It's what they call the pad. You can diagram shots that you had a problem with. The pros will answer it, and vice versa, and share information all about a shot. Find pool rooms, find out what kind of equipment they use, and see where the players are headed. It's downloadable for free. ChalkySticks.com. And of course, light-systems.com. They are here on premises. Mike's all going to start to make his announcement. This is MD Promotions. It's the New England 9-Ball Series Winter Classic. It's January 28th through the 29th, 2017. It's going to be held at Snookers. That's right, it's Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island on Ashburton Street. We call it the home away from home. We're going to be there to bring you the free live stream. Make sure to get in touch with Mark Dion right away. Get your entry fee in. I understand it's filling up. It's coming up right after the World Pool Series after Darren Appleton. We're heading to Providence, Rhode Island, January 28th through the 29th. Get in touch with Mark Dion. Thank Molinari, Delta 13, and the rest of the crew. We'll be there. And they are right here, Molinari Glove. It's MolinariGlove.com, now available in multiple colors, double stitched. They have the extension for the Predator cues, please check them out. They are one of the main sponsors on the World Pool Series. You can find out all the information about the World Pool Series, the pay-per-view, the whole 9 yards at worldpoolseries.com. We want to thank Molinari Glove, Ira Lee, and Eric Kwan. Also, we want to remind you that Billiards Buzz, that's the online magazine in pure HD, all about pool. It's produced by AZ Billiards. You go to azbilliards.com, and there's a tab on the top of the page that says Buzz. Make sure to check it out. No subscription fees. It's all free. It's Billiards Buzz on AZ Billiards. And that was Kamui. And now we want to mention AccuStats. They're going down to bring you the Derby City Classic pay-per-view. The links are available at AccuStats.com. Go over there, support Pat Fleming and crew. It's AccuStats. We also want to mention Dan Heydrich, Heydrich Custom Cues, and Hippos Billiards. Josh Cues, of course, the main sponsor. Simona's cloth, the best cloth you can use in the world. And don't roll with any balls but Aramith. Make sure you buy yourself a set of Aramith, or your local pool room doesn't have them. Say, hey, I'd like to play with Aramith, and I'd like to play on Simona's cloth. Believe me, you're not going to regret it. It's the best. The champions play all. Everybody's playing on it. Also, the Kings of Billiards and the Kings of Vapor in Akron, Ohio. As Mike Zucklin is on his way down. Here he is.
Go to azbilliards.com. You can tell your friends to watch this match on TV or on the internet for free, courtesy of Upstate Al, AZ Billiards, Just Northeast 9-Ball Tour, and Turning Stone Resort Casino. First time here at Turning Stone, he's a multi-Australian 8-ball champ, former world 8-ball champ. We welcome Ben Crawley right there. His opponent, he's from Baldwinsville, New York, plays at Salt City Billiards. We'll be back there again in just a couple of weeks in Salt City. There's a lot of high finishes in our tournaments. Aaron Greenwood, good luck, guys and ladies. All right, we turn the corner to table 9. From Hamburg, out of Classic Q Billiards in Buffalo, New York, Dave Mills. His opponent, one of our regular players from Northfield, Vermont. He's a former Verona state champ.
Is that you, Troy? Chuck. There you go. Thank you, Old Too Slow, for putting those links in there, folks. That's Jimmy, Old Too Slow. All you got to do is click on those links, send them an email. If you're in the market for their products, please support these guys. These guys are doing a lot for live streaming. The gentleman that's racking, his name is Aaron. The other gentleman, Ben, that's off to the side, who is the Australian champion, 8-ball champion in his juniors in 1996, and participating in the World Pool Series, is about to break. This is Ben Crawley.
He has a lot of high finishes on our tour recently. He's a 5-time U.S. Amateur Championship qualifier. Hendrik Drost, his opponent. Another gentleman plays with us on a regular basis with a lot of high finishes from Douglas, Massachusetts, Paul Dryden. 14 from Newburgh, New York. Plays at a Gallery Billiards in Newburgh. He has a lot of high finishes on the Predator Tour, Mike Tuhey. His opponent, a gentleman that plays with us on a regular basis from Seneca Falls, New York. Another one with high finishes on our tour, Jeff Montgomery. Good luck. Table number 15 from Astoria, New York. Former 2-time Alaska State 9-ball champ. He's sponsored by Molinari Cues, Artitude Tattoos, and he's a house pro at Amsterdam Billiards, Sean Morgan. And his opponent from Pittsford, New York, who plays out of East Ridge Billiards in Rochester, Paul Pennington. Good luck. Table 16
All right, Troy. I guess we're both in for a treat. You don't know this gentleman up at the table, do you?
No, I believe we've seen him one time before, though. Or maybe it was just earlier.
I heard in one of his matches he opened up with a 5-pack. So, first time witnessing both players, to be honest with you.
Aside, 5-pack's pretty impressive.
If you'd like to take pictures, there's no flash photography. We encourage you to take pictures without the flash. And remember,
Notice the 3-ball. The 3-ball kind of married up with the 7-ball, but in the position that Ben is in right now, pocketing the 2-ball is possible. He's got to be careful he doesn't get trapped up behind the 7. If you slow roll, a lot of funny things can happen here. He hit it with a nice pace, but again, the cue ball. Watch the cue ball, as Troy said. Let's take a look at the 5-9. Doesn't go, but if you can get on the low side of the 5, there is a carom, 5-9 carom.
So, Al,
Yeah.
if everybody wants to see the live scoring, they can just go to AZB.
azbilliards.com. Yep, and the brackets are there. And
Oh,
live
right there.
scoring.
You
Yep.
seen them? Okay.
Mike Howerton on premises and Jerry Forsythe back at home working behind the scenes alongside Mike, keeping everything up to date.
The link is on your, if you're looking at the page, it's on your top left. Under top features.
All you can do is click live, yeah, right on the screen. Well, try to play it safe. Troy, just handle it for a couple of minutes. I got to do something in this program over here, okay?
You got it.
Thanks, buddy.
You have no problem getting out here. All right, everyone, here we go to the break. This is a race to 9, break from the box. 9-ball is live. Came up dry. This could be a quick rack here. be trouble. Looks like he's opted for a save, which is a smart play here. Unless he does.
Okay, Ben Crawley, actually originally from Australia, was telling me prior to the match that a lot of his friends heard that he was going to be on the live stream, and or the word started buzzing around. So I told him that I would tag him so that his friends could tune in right away by just clicking the link. So we want to say hello to Australia, the world down under. Welcome aboard, everybody, and we're glad that you can join us here on this free live stream from the Turning Stone in Verona, New York. In the box is NJ Pool player, always on scene, Troy himself, and we got to thank Troy a lot. Believe me.
No mention of it, Al. 1-0. We got Matt.
Who?
Matt.
Matt?
Yes.
Which game are you watching? This is Aaron,
Oh,
Greenwood, and Ben.
Ben.
That's
Sorry.
I like picking on him. I only did that to pick on him.
Oh, what's he? He's going to move to 3. Sorry about that, folks.
There we go. 1-0. We're racing to 9. This is a B-side match, so the loser will be eliminated out of the Turning Stone Classic XXVII. And there is, I guess that's Ben's brother, Travis Crawley, who's actually probably going to Steinway also to meet up with Ben, or somebody in the family, I would imagine, in the chat from Sydney, Australia.
I would imagine it's early in the morning in Australia right now, right?
Yeah. They're having eggs and toast right now with their coffee.
Nice kick safe for what he had. Ben's going to give this a good run for its money in a side pocket, I can tell you that much. He's going to go one rail, try and flatten it out, get past the 7.
Yeah, he's going to have to definitely flatten it out. Because right where that 7 is, he might go a little wide of that 3.
He's looking to come in 3 rails, it looks like, maybe.
That's not bad also, because the cue ball will go towards the 9 and 4,
yeah.
You know, or 9-5. No, 9 and 5, yeah.
Just got to get enough juice on it to get that.
And don't hit it too square. That side pocket is just waiting to swallow it up.
Or the corner, watch it scratch in the corner too. Right off the backside of it. Gotta get a rail. Well, nice. Good hit.
Tell you what, I like the thought process of trying to trap that cue ball up behind a 9-5. Just didn't work out. So I'm going to see Aaron Greenwood.
I mean, he didn't do bad. He actually blocked the pocket there now with the 5. So he's got to go, I guess, to the side, come all the way up, and then get to the 6. So he's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, yeah. He got a lot more than that.
He got it. Oh, he got a little fortunate there.
we want to say a big Happy New Year to everybody and happy holidays, especially to our Snooky here on the East Coast, Diana Rojas. We miss you and see you soon. Yeah, like you said, Troy, this is the trouble here. Unless he's going to play the combo, but you know, playing the combo and back cutting the 9, being at the 5 is that close to the 9 makes it a little bit easier, but still.
I think it makes it harder because
Not that easy.
Yeah,
see the space in there?
Yeah, it's just a tough shot.
Yeah.
I think you try and overcut this if you're playing it. You have a tendency to undercut it like
Yep.
that.
And you might have to go rail first. You might see this cue ball travel here.
You think? I think the 9's in a way, maybe. Well, I see what you're saying. All right. I think he's just going to push it to the top side rail, and it can come out enough.
Oh, well, then he must have a little angle there then. He does.
Maybe too much. A little help. Move the furniture.
Yeah, this looks like a one-stop shop, huh?
Yeah, just come back a little bit. Ooh, he didn't come back at all, but he's okay. You just don't want to follow this too far. Jumping up a little bit. I meant jacked up a little bit. This way you can keep the angle for the 8. Straight down.
I don't know if they say 2-0 in Australia, but it is 2-0. You know, just when you think you know the pool world, because it is so small, and we do know majority, when I got inquisitive and I started asking a lot of the American and Canadian players if they knew Ben, and the majority said no. Granted, I only asked about 14 people.
Right.
You know, so it's great seeing a new face and seeing the talent that comes with it, you know, and meeting people from the other side of the globe.
He keeps running package. They'll know him real soon.
Yeah, I guess, like anybody else, right?
Get up on the radar real quick. Got blocked out a little bit. I don't think he can make the 1 down the corner. But we'll see when he lines it up. He's looking at it himself. Yeah, he can throw that in maybe. A little left-hand English. Yeah, more room than we thought. If he, he's just got to make this 2 get in line with the 3, and he's in real good shape here. Nothing's touching a rail.
Ben came second in an open bar box. Nobody bought him in the Calcutta.
Should have bought himself then. Well, listen, this is a B-side match. So who did the?
And we're getting a little more information from Anonymous and Miss 8-Ball that about Ben. And Anonymous says Ben plays out of Toronto at a corner bank, Jimmy White's room up there.
Right up the street.
Yeah.
Now, who
we
did,
should go there tonight, take a ride just to check it out.
Yeah.
It's not really not that far.
I'll meet you. But who did Ben lose to his first match? You know?
Look on your iPad at the brackets on AZ Billiards. Kind of on the 40-yard line here. But he does shoot from the left side of the table.
Still got to stretch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
And in the pocket, that 9-ball goes. We're out to a quick lead of 3-0. Favor of Ben Crawley. Now all over the internet. I'm sure he was all over the internet playing black ball and whatnot. You know, I watched a lot of those streams from Australia.
Hey, Al, I can't navigate the, sorry about that.
It's quite all right. Navigate what?
I can't navigate the website on my StarTech Motorola flip phone.
You don't have tap to talk or chat. I don't know what they call it. Get an Apple. So far, his demeanor, you know.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a couple nice opportunities that the opponent left him to, which is a nice way to start the match. Watch the scratch.
Boy, the whole rack just moved towards the center of the table. This became a little bit of a mess. The 1-ball will go down in the bottom left-hand corner. 2-ball right there above this. Is that the 7-ball? What do we got out of 5-ball? On the right-hand side near the side pocket. The 3-ball, bottom left-hand corner.
What's he do with the cue ball on this one?
I think he's going to try to bump the 7-9 apart. I mean, the shot's there if he wants to do it, but you got to hit it on top. Like that. But I don't know about the shot.
Yeah, he's got the shot. 2-ball goes.
It does.
He can just actually leave the cue ball almost right there.
Yeah, yeah. Try to hold it right there. Be just good. And 4-ball now, you can see the 8-ball blocks the pocket for the 4 in that corner. So he's going to have to come back up table and try to pocket the 4 in the side pocket or the opposite corner. He's got a little angle here, a little funny angle.
He's going towards the 7 to break these up a little bit, I think.
The 6-ball, I mean? 6
yeah,
and 9?
He's going to hit the 7 and, oh,
yeah, I think he tried to catch the 6-9.
Rail first.
I like it. Table in the background there is Jali, the wife of Mr. Fong from light-systems.com.
little close to his work here. Expect a safe. Uh-oh. He left him a big piece. He almost might be able to make this, but
I don't think he can make it, but he left him a whole ball. That's for sure.
he's going to probably thin the inside of it. Play safe. Come around. This is a touchy shot too, though, to feather that ball.
Yeah, from this distance here.
Got a lot.
What do you like here, Troy?
Oh, you play the right side. You high ball. You thin it and bring the cue ball down. Try and use
around the 8 ball.
No, yeah. You go around the 8.
Got to be real careful. That's coming out sharp.
You even come in below the inside the 5 right there. Oh no, you didn't even do that. Oh, that's a nice shot too. That's even better.
Yeah, really. How's the speed? Huh?
That was a real good shot. Wow.
Sure was.
I might want to call someone over for this hit.
Yeah. Do you fire into this 4 ball at warp speed? Yeah, owe me a Coke.
Yeah, go one rail.
Well, I like the 4 going towards the bottom corner if he hits it square, you know? The bottom right-hand corner in that area.
There's really nothing good that's going to happen here for him.
Well, you know, if he hits the top of the 4, cue ball stays up table. If you hit it at warp speed, the pool gods only know what's going to happen.
Oh, you opened them up nice now. One stop shopping here. Yeah, he wants to get it either straight or a little angle coming down the table for the 6. And that's what he did. Push it over towards this for the 7 for the side. Pop it in. Watch the side there.
Sometimes the points are your friends.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather my friend stayed home on that one. He came right down for the side. I mean, he's okay though. Oh, he's cutting it back, cutting it. He likes that better, which is an easier shot because the pocket's bigger, right?
He made it.
Just like that.
4-0.
Not where you want to be as a.
Was it 4-0 or
Yeah,
didn't?
I believe so.
I could have sworn Aaron got a game, but you know, I'm sleeping on the job over here right now.
Can you see it?
Yeah, 4-0.
Aaron's next time at the table, he definitely has to make a move. You can't have your opponent being out 4 or 5 nothing.
You got to get back to the table.
Yeah, you
know.
have to get back to the table here.
Again, Ben opened up this match prior to this with a 5-pack. I'll tell you who he played. Fred Goki is who he played. Well, the 8-ball found the upper corner. The 1 ball has a shot in the bottom left. 2 balls hanging in the pocket all the way down to the bottom right, camouflaged in the drawers, just hanging on the shelf. And the 3 ball in the middle of the table.
Sorry about that, folks. Getting some text messages, people asking where the bracket's at. He came up a little short on that one, but he's okay. It's not a terribly difficult shot. Nice 5-footer.
Little tester.
Yeah, but you feel comfortable now. You're up 4-0. This is
You still got to shoot it straight.
no sweat.
This is when you zero in and tune in. Yeah,
I got him.
yeah, you got him.
Say thank you, Aaron. So yeah, if you're on a AZB, go to the live stream link, and then across the top banner, there's looks like a little portion of a bracket, and you click on that. That's the live bracket. Or that's the brackets, and then
That's the brackets. Yeah.
also you can look and you'll see the live scoring available. And it looks like Goki F beat Ben. His
What?
first loss.
Fred Goki beat Ben the first loss?
Yes, I believe so.
Somebody told me Dennis Hatch beat Ben.
I could be wrong.
Fred Goki lost to Ben. This is when he played Fred Goki, and then Ben moved over.
Oh, okay.
Defeated him. Yeah. I think Dennis Hatch beat Ben the first time. I'm not certain. That's just what I heard. I didn't actually go up to the board.
Well, he needed this rack right here, that's for sure.
Good evening, Anya.
Sounds like a train car going by us.
Maintenance guys.
Just,
Well, like you said,
just drag this over.
Aaron has to take advantage of it and manipulating around the table fairly well. I don't know how Aaron plays in front of a crowd, but this time ball should never be missed.
Yeah, the first one's hard. That's what they say, right? The first and the last
There you
game.
go. Yep. 4-1. We're in action.
Put a good break on this and control the cue ball. I like that medium kind of cut break. Seems to be working. I'm looking around the room. A couple of the real good players are utilizing it.
And just to bring you up to date, who's coming up at 8 o'clock, it's going to be Darren Appleton versus Johnny Moore.
You guys asked for it.
A-side match.
something else. That whole field at 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's just star-studded. And, you know, that's what goes on in every tournament. You know, the cream of the crop rises to the top, you know, and as we get into day 2 and day 3, and next thing you know, it's just sitting on the edge of your seat on every match. I mean, you know what I mean. Lightning Larry's in the house.
All the usual suspects.
Yeah.
People don't know what they're missing by watching this game and playing it. I can tell you that much.
Well, you know, some people cannot get on premises, you know. It's not feasible for them to get to the
No,
Turning
I'm
Stone.
saying just the game itself.
Oh.
You know, we have a whole billions of people that don't play the game. It's just, oh, watch a scratch. And the game looks like it came up dry.
One ball's up there by the pocket, and the 5-ball rolls right in front, I believe.
That's the only good thing that happened there. Wow, look at the 2-9. That's been happening a lot on this table. You know that I mentioned that to you before, Al, where that 9 ball's gravitating towards the corner. Also, if that was that big noise you heard with his headset. Give it a good push here, maybe. Push that, get that 9 out of the equation. Push it down to the bottom rail, maybe. Only bad thing with that is if you do that, then you might be locked up behind the 5 or the 4 ball, that other ball next to the 1. Yeah, he's going to let him shoot. It's hard to keep that cue ball nudging that 5 and giving him an easy shot on 1 or an easy safe. He's got room back there. He can cut this. He might try and cut this. No. Okay. Hindsight being 20/20, if he knew he was going to do that, he'd have probably better off taking a slap at it. This is a tough reach. Not too bad. I like that.
Yeah, he just made it a lot tougher.
Yeah, I think he was better off drawing it when we seen him following. I was like,
Believe it or not, I think he has some paint on the right side of that 2-ball.
Yeah, but not enough. Well, yeah, you know what? He can just, as long as he gets a cue ball down, the cue will gravitate towards the 7.
Yeah, towards the inside of the 7. I don't think it's going to go to the outside of the 7.
No, but if he hits it soft enough, and he might leave a safe, but he can also sell out. Not sell out, but leave a real easy shot on the 2. What do you do here?
He can kick from behind it.
Yeah. Wow, he's kicking the other way.
He's going to kick it towards the side pocket where the 3 is.
He's kicking it the goofy way.
No, he's kicking it towards the side pocket where the 3 is. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out well.
And Ben was just sitting in his seat patiently, and now...
Waiting to pounce.
Yeah, with the fangs out. I want to get back in there.
Yeah, it's nice when you can get back in there and have a shot. You play this in the corner?
Well, you know, if you play it in the side, you got to watch the 4-ball.
You play in the side, you're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
You can clear it though. Maybe. Yeah, that's a better shot.
Straight shooting son of a gun right there.
Yeah, that was the right shot. That put him right in line now. Wow. That was like the key. Make sure you get down far enough here. Give yourself an angle. Come back up. I don't know if he got there.
He got there.
Because you didn't want to be going towards that 7. Yeah, he's kind of
Come
like
up a little high.
he's a little high here. This is he's going to have to settle for a little cut shot on the 5, I think, if he draws back.
Might be able just to get the cushion. Yeah, he's back. What a stroke that was.
Can you reach this?
With your arms and my arms.
No.
But being a left-hander, he might be able to lean over.
Okay.
Nah, I think it might be a long stretch, huh?
Yeah, even though he is lefty, it's still, I think, a stretch. Let's see. Not even a stretch at all.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny how we don't see, I'm looking at that shot and thinking, I need 2 bridges to cross that one.
Yeah.
Oh, he got very nice on that. Now this 9 ball could get real big here. Oh, that's a good, he's right towards the center of the table. That's a good move.
Yeah, why play with your odds that way and
Yep.
try to get trapped up?
That's smart.
Let me guarantee myself a shot, at least vision at it.
Yeah, he's got a big area. Just
Right.
come, so you don't have to cut it too much like that. You let that out a little flat. That was
Not the easiest shot right here on the diamond table.
and you want to move that chalk, folks.
And he's got to stretch a little bit on the cue ball, so a lot of things working against Ben right here. He might just want to
Safe.
feather the right side of this 7 ball and just send the cue ball up table.
Or
He's going wide open. He's cutting this in. Huh? He's second thinking.
you might want to move the chalk first off. I guess not.
He might just be playing safe and not cutting it in here. Yeah, he tried to cut it. Sure did. And I think that
You
is
don't
going to
know.
cost him. I
Yeah.
think it's going to cost him.
But he, when he finally decided he was going to cut it in, he one-stroked it.
The 7 ball looks like it might squeeze right by the 8
It goes on
if
the
he
other
wants
one,
to
too.
cut it into the blind pocket.
I think with speed, and he can cut it in the left pocket too, or right now, and clear the 8. He's going that way. I don't like that way. Oh, it looks better now. Yeah, he should be good here. What?
Playing it safe behind the 9. Nice attempt.
No way.
Nice attempt.
You like that? I didn't like that at all.
It's a nice attempt. The speed was a little off. It's kind of like, you got to play the speed of the 7 ball to try to pin it on that short rail.
I think he should have shot that ball. I don't see why he couldn't have made that 7 in the right corner. I know the pocket was there, but you can kind of, with speed, you can throw that in a little bit. You missed it. Wow.
Ben
Almost.
says, not the second time I'm not going to miss it.
Yeah, that was tough. Sounds like a plane.
Yeah, the crew is here at the event room taking care of business.
Oh, that was a tough rack to lose there. He had it.
pool's all about. You miss, you get punished. Unfortunately, somebody has to lose in this game.
Marty Herman in the chat saying that the Boston area is going to be getting slammed with about a foot of snow. They had it rough last year. They had, well, was it last year or the year before? It may have been 2 years ago. The streets were packed with snow. Special equipment was brought in. Here we go to the break. Nice control, but no balls. No balls on the break. Come up dry.
8-14. You guys are slackers. We've had snow.
It's like a dusting up here, right?
No, well, you know.
That's a foot of snow. Oh, watch this. He just, why did he could have just laid on the rail there. He's making trouble for himself. He's struggling at this point. Watch a scratch.
There's this nice one-pocket shot and stick the cue ball there and send the two ball around the 7 and then back up table towards the 3 where it is in the side pocket.
I don't
In
follow.
that direction. Kick it and stick it.
He did okay.
So far, yeah.
Here's a good free shot at the bank. You can bank this back to where the cue ball is. Send the cue ball over. The 3 ball is pretty easy to make from behind those blockers. And he can be aggressive because he has a pretty good lead at this point. Nice try. I like the way you're thinking. You left him a piece. No piece. Good shot. And no jump shots, or no jump cues allowed. You can use your break cue here, the Josh Tour format. So race to 9, double elimination. This is a loser side match, or a B side match, as they do call it now. Oh wow!
Watch where the 9 goes after this bump. Whoa! Might look good in the other pocket.
I think you shoot it. You're up enough. You can take a chance.
Tell you the combination. The only thing that makes this a little hard is the cue ball close to the rail.
So close, right?
But
So
other than that,
nice and straight.
yeah.
Close to your work here. This is missable though. A little bit of English, this thing don't go. Oh, nice.
6-1. Ben Crawley over Aaron Greenwood right now.
In a race to 9 with the caliber player Ben is turning out to be. 2 or 3 or 4 mistakes or missed shots, you're going to find yourself packing your bags. You keep doing it, you know.
Yeah.
You got to put it to them. I mean, as harsh as it sounds, it's the reality of the truth. Like you said, someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. And
Yeah.
you know, it's like a roadmap almost when as you're watching it. The story's playing out time and time again.
You know, I just never saw Aaron play. I see Ben standing up stronger than Aaron right now, as everybody else is witnessing. But then again, I don't know Aaron's true game and if he's under pressure because he's on the main table and people sitting around watching.
You know what I'd like to see, as we see a lot of times at this point, he's down, what's the score?
6-1.
6-1?
Yeah.
There's a tipping point here where he has nothing to lose.
Well, no, he's got a lot to lose.
No, I'm saying like you're
you
down so far.
Just let it go, huh?
Let it go.
Yeah, you can't do that because that gets you in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Real trouble.
He's at 6-1.
I know, but to get over aggressive and just loosen that elbow up, that could send you right down the drink, as Danny DiLiberto would say.
He'd be sleeping out in the curb.
Sleeping in the streets.
But you know what? I'm sleeping in the streets, but I'm going down in flames. I think it's going to happen. We see it time.
You're going down in a blaze of glory. Boy, oh boy, how ironic is this guy? No pun intended over there. God forbid. Okay, let's go to the break.
He hasn't really made any balls on the break, though. I think 2 racks he did, but
He's
hitting them flat, a little solid.
Watch the 3-ball.
No English.
Kissed away. The rock is up towards that corner. He seems to play that rock up there. You know?
And nothing again. Try break.
The 6-ball is the green ball hanging in the upper right-hand corner.
This is a tough shot to come with.
Does it go even?
It goes in the corner that it's aiming for, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And what are you going to do with the cue ball?
Not my problem.
Just make it, I guess, right? Worry about that later. Little help?
Close. Might have come out smelling like roses just for now.
It's going to be playing it safe here.
Aaron shoots good. Somebody says in the chat room. Good, he's a solid AA player. Okay. Thank you for that information. So we're not true seeing his true game. I understand also there was Justin Muller was in the event, but he actually had forfeited his second round. He forfeited his second round match. Just he had a stomach bug, flu, or food poisoning. He couldn't take it. Nice shot right there.
Oh, Justin?
Justin Muller, yeah. The one that had the light installed.
I know Justin. He's a tough amateur.
Oh yeah, yeah. He can go. That's baby hatch.
Yeah, he's tough. I like his game. He comes with it. He's aggressive. What do you like here, Al? What do you see? You see anything? Any easy paths to this 1-ball?
Easy pass? No, not really.
Behind the 2, flatten it out?
Well, you're not talking about an easy pass.
Well, I mean, what else?
I don't know if he can escape that 5-ball there. Come out a little long with a spin.
I think that's he's got to go back at the 2 where the center diamond is, or the
bend the cue ball a little bit.
Where the diamond old where we.
He's looking at it too. Believe it or not, he's eyeballing the cushion right there. Oh, he's thinking about coming in with
the Z. Nah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming in short. The problem with that is you got to make sure you hit it hard enough so that the cue ball or the 1-ball touch a rail. If you hit it sometimes in the face, that cue ball deadens off that second rail. He's got to watch it. Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, and this is a nice little layout here. Except
well,
for
the 2. Yeah, the 2-ball doesn't go.
He's gonna have to play a combination.
I like playing the triple combination instead of 2-7. Let's get rid of the 6. Let's get rid of the 4 and the 2 all at the same time. Of course, one at a time.
He can play the 6 now too. get rid of that, free that pocket up. Wow, that's crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
that's your shot. That's when you want to give your wallet to somebody and say, hold on to this, pal. I'll be back in a year.
Makes it more fun. Come on.
He's going to play it, too. He's going to play the 2, 4, 6 combination. I think what you got to do here is control 3 balls, because don't forget you got to control the cue ball.
Now's the time for that.
Not warp speed.
The ball and back of the ball shot.
You got to hit this with a slow roll. If he hits it fast, he's going to lose it. Slow roll, and didn't make the 6. Didn't hit it that good.
Did you see the shot? You played a 2 and to the rail, and then that. Remember we seen that before? He was playing the shot. He played the 2 into the rail, then it kicks off the 6 ball.
Kick off the 4, make the 6.
Right.
Yeah, it's a ticky. It's a nice shot too.
You can get trapped up here. Oh, he's looking to overcut it. He's still, there's trouble here.
Trouble?
Oh, you know, I see a shot. You play rail first with the 2, and it'll slide past that other ball.
The 4.
Yeah. Like that. A little bit too hard, but he's okay. I don't know if this 2 goes, though.
Boy, there's another touchy shot right here.
Yeah, another
You
trick
might have
shot.
to play the 2 right into the rail and then off the 4 into the pocket if it doesn't go. Yeah, he tried to do that too.
All right, here's your
Get it
opening.
back.
He's got an opportunity here. He's got to push through this rack. He's got to get this.
You play the 5 in the side, try to get below it. Oh, you got to make the 4 first.
Yeah.
He did get down, but not where I wanted to see the cue ball on this 5 ball, but it would have been okay. Now, you know, this table's changed hands too many times in this one game.
Yeah, he's sick after that shot.
Yeah. You know, I always repeat what the gangster said. He said, 2 mistakes in a race to 9 is too many.
Too many.
Too many. That's what he used to say. That's the kind of thought process that he was with. 2 mistakes in a race to 9 is too many.
Yeah, whether the mistake is 1 miss and 1 bad save, or
Right.
or both, right? Yeah. That, I mean, if you can limit yourself to 2, you might be okay. But playing against top players that aren't making any mistakes, you're on the losing side most of the time, I would say, right? The idea is to limit your mistakes and your shot misses, but you know, this is pool, it happens, so you got to grind through that.
Well, he's got a lot of grinding to do now. 7 to 1.
7-1.
Yeah.
I like the pretty plain 4-pointer he's playing with now. Classic lick. Hoppy butt. Looks like a little maple forearm and ebony points. Well, he's got the red in there, so it might be rosewood. That's your classic looking cue. See if he changes his approach up a little bit from that break. You know, he looks like he's same plan.
Same spot. I'm surprised that
He used a little English on
he
that.
made a
though.
ball that time, though.
He used more English on the cue ball. He threw that one ball into the side.
Well, you know, the last couple of racks, he hasn't made a ball. You'd think that he would switch the cue ball around, you know.
Well, he did. He switched the approach how he hit it. Before he was like hitting it flat and pounding it a little bit. This time he used a little English, and that one ball took a different direction.
Kind of cut it.
Yep, which is good. That's what you need to do. This is a tough shot. It goes, but it's everything's open. If he makes this, you know, you got to know if you miss this, your opponent most likely is going to get out.
There he is, TJ. In the chat. The ace in the hole. Just in case anybody gets out of shape, we're going to call TJ.
TJ.
We'll put him in.
Well, he might not be able to see that to shoot it. He's going to play safe here. Oh, he pushed. Okay. Uh-oh. Watch the speed.
I don't see any reward by giving this back to him. I mean, by shooting this. I'd give it back to him. He's going to play rail first and try to keep the cue ball down.
This is
behind the 9-3 area and spin off that way towards the bottom of the 2 and keep the cue ball down table. Send the 2 towards the 7, not that hard of a speed, and just try to lock them up, I guess.
I think he pushed it a little too far.
Go rail first. Well, he did go rail first, but he just bounced the 2 out.
All right, well, he doesn't. This is no gimme, though. I think a good safe here, another safe would be the prudent play. Unless he's just going to go for it and try and shoot it inside. But there's no reward there with the cue ball. Unless he's going to play a 3-8 combo after that. We'll see. That's a good move. He left him a window. Isn't that...
I don't know. I don't know if that, you know, sometimes when you try to look between the 2 balls like that, the window seems like it's there, but it's really, you know, an illusion. I don't know if that window's there. And if it's not there, I tell you what, he's going to have to play long behind his 3 ball and spin the rock. Unless he's got the window between the 3-9 and then get the cushion. If he's down looking at it pretty hard, yeah, sure, you're right.
Yeah.
Might have left him the window. More than the window.
That was a door.
Yeah.
Oh. There's kind of a little opportunity. He needs to...
He had an opportunity to play another safe. The 2 ball doesn't appear to go in.
He's got a pocket there.
Past the 4.
He's got a pocket. That's a big pocket. It'll fit that ball. Come close. Oh. You can see his body language. He's dragging his cue back to the seat. We've all been there. Sharky, the site isn't Ustream. The site for the brackets and the upcoming matches are on AZB TV. Just check that, azb.com.
AZBilliards.com,
azbilliards.com.
yeah.
Well, you can just.
Well, everybody says AZB thinking that, everybody else understands it, and I'm sure Sharky probably does.
I'm saying, you can
But
just,
they are on azbilliards.com.
right, Corey, the links aren't open, so if you're trying to put a link on that, they're shut down unless one of the mods opens it. They kind of censor what you're putting. They don't know what you're putting in there. Good shot there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice touch. Oh, off the rail. Can you shoot this on the side? Yeah, he's got room.
Oh, he's got a big corner this side.
Big. That 8-ball sitting there, that'll make it big.
8-ball makes the pocket big.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it makes it a half quarter ball smaller.
Well, you thought the 4 went up there in the corner, too.
It can't always be right.
You were only wrong once in your life, right?
I was mistaken. Here we go. A little fire in the bank shot.
Folks at home, I just want to be honest with you. Troy and I are up. How many hours, Troy?
Too long. Never again.
We didn't sleep last night. We were talking about old stories and pool and how could we go better and what could we do.
Yeah, next thing we know, it was like 5:30. We're like, or should we actually go to sleep because we got to start setting up soon? Yeah, we tried to bang.
And we're still going.
I feel all right. I'm okay.
Yeah, so do I.
I had a half
But
hour
if you
nap.
hear me getting giddy,
Yeah.
you know why. All right.
Send Al the email, ask him for a refund.
This is a real tester here, Troy. This is a real tester right
Yeah,
here.
this old spot shot again.
Yeah. AT&T. Long distance. And he's going to leave it tester. But a little bit easier.
You let this one out a little bit, right? You have to pop this one in a little bit,
Yeah, and you don't even have to draw it back,
No,
just
just
accept
make
the
it.
shot, right?
Yeah. I mean, like to get where the chalk is. That'd make the next one real easy. That's what
Right.
he's gonna do.
He might, yeah, come back short, yeah.
Perfect. Get right where the chalk is.
How'd you call that one?
Ding dong.
How'd you call it?
Smack him up. You gotta shoot these.
Well, it looks like Ben Crawley is going to be on the hill
Quickly.
right from here and by a commanding lead of 8-1. There it is, 8-1 right now, Ben Crawley. Mike Sutherland actually down this side of the arena because Mike and I were discussing Ben. And I did some homework on Ben because, like I said, I wasn't familiar with him.
I mean, honestly though, this match, we really didn't get to see a heck of a lot because
The pressure.
just unfortunately, Aaron made quite a few fatal errors. Like he missed a half a dozen balls or at least 4 balls and made some, and he came out to a strong lead. His Ben's initial 3 or 4 racks.
Right.
When he had him 3-0, he played those real nice because he came in real smooth,
Right.
and then there were a lot of unforced errors that.
True. And on the other hand, Ben doesn't have anybody really firing back at him,
Right. Yeah. You know what? After this match, he will. I can guarantee you.
Yeah, staying on the winner's side, yeah. And again, we might see him with the trophy in his hand. Depending on how things happen.
I think there's a couple guys in here beg to differ.
Sometimes when we don't know somebody,
Yeah, they come out of the woodwork, right?
and all of a sudden you put them up against a giant killer, the true game comes out and they turn into an animal.
Yeah.
A real.
It should be interesting. We got, speaking of interesting, How about this next set of matches coming up now?
Well,
Not that this one's over.
Johnny Mora, Darren Appleton next. That's our 8 o'clock match.
Ouch. I was watching Darren's match before. Not that it's unexpected of him, but he played lights out. Man, he didn't. I don't think he didn't make any mistakes, and he didn't miss too many. He didn't miss anything, and I don't believe he made any like real mistakes.
Yeah, I did mention that. I believe there's a lot of pressure over Darren right now. He was really under the gun prior to the Moscone Cup, if you remember, and
Yeah, he had a lot of things.
Putting this World Pool Series together.
Right.
Really took a toll on him. He wasn't putting in. He couldn't focus 100%.
It's kind of good to see though, a little bit,
And-
because he's human.
Well, yeah, yeah. And I spoke to him after his match, and he says, "Al, I feel great. He says, I feel fantastic.
Watch out.
Be careful."
You got a world champion saying he feels great.
But then, in the same A side of the chart, you got Jason Shaw also. You got Johnny Archer too. You got Joey Cicero out of Canada. You got a miss on that 6-ball.
He's wrong speed. The ball slid on him a little bit. I mean, it didn't skid. It only skidded because he hit it that way. Had nothing to do with the table conditions. All right, folks. Barring getting bad on this 8-ball, which I doubt, this match is going to be over. I'd like to thank you all for coming and joining us.
Listen to Troy. Troy says he hears the lady singing.
Yeah, she is. He tried to squelch her a little bit there by bumping into that 9. He almost caused a little trouble, but he got away with it. Clean living, I guess.
Yeah, he's cleaning house. What are you doing? And Troy got him.
I got him.
Troy got him.
I need Aaron's friends to thank me for that one.
Now, can Aaron hold it right here?
Yeah.
After missing the ball and not getting out, can he keep it together?
This is what you practice when you're a kid, All right, I'm down 7-1, 8-1.
He
The
missed
guy's
it.
on the hill.
He missed it.
He missed it. Oh,
Yeah, he might get a little fortunate here, though. Might.
he threw in the towel there.
Let's take a better look and see if Ben's got a cut on this ball.
Yeah, he's got it, I think.
Yeah, from here he does.
Spin it in. Inside dope. Well, he's just using center ball. He can make it. Nothing fancy. That's it. Al, thanks again. We'll see you at 8.
Yeah.
I
We got a little while, and I will put the camera over to Jolly's match. Should just one end right now. Ben is just waiting for Jolly, who's on the adjacent table in the background there, to take her shot.
Shooting it inside, it looks like. She came up short.
For those folks that are out there that don't know Jolly, I tell you what, she's got some determination and focus. All right, back to the main event right here on the main table. This is Ben Crawley,
Ben looking to close the door here.
and Troy got him again.
I'm standing in front.
Troy's like a Bela Lugosi. He just spooks the balls out.
Al, it's not like I'm standing out in front and jumping up and down here.
Right, right. Well, 8-2.
Wow.
And again, in that game, there was too many mistakes.
Yeah. Well, I can guarantee you that won't happen again. The missing from Ben. Next opportunity, Ben's going to close the. He's got to close the door. You can't let your opponent start creeping back, keeping you in a seat. That's one way to get him back into the match. Although I'd like to see it. I hope he knocks these. Aaron knocks some of these bad shots out. He got rid of them all here. Let the stroke go. There you go. Get in there, one. All right, he's got a shot. Looks like he's going to the railing now.
Well, once again, Ben's in danger here of winning this set.
Yeah, he's in good shape here. He came up a little short on his 5, but he should be able to manage this. He doesn't want to bump into nothing. I think he's going to go back the 8, come out to the center. Couple rails. It's even better. Now what do you do here, Al? Follow 3 rails?
No. You got to draw back off the rail.
There you go. Just come to the center.
Anywhere towards the center. Well,
he's in good shape.
Huh?
So he's in good shape. Just come around at 8 here.
Nice. I thought you were going to get him again.
No. This is over.
Troy's good that way.
Yeah, this is all right, folks. We'll see you at 8 for that big match. And that'll be the end of the Turning Stone for Aaron here. This is his 2nd loss.
You called it right that time, Troy.
Yeah. Broken clocks right.
Nice showing, too, by
by
Ben Crawley. And unfortunately, Aaron couldn't get in his game, as far as I understand from people in the chat that know him. NJ Pool player in the booth.
Right.
Final score, 9-2. We'll be back. Darren Appleton, Johnny Mora coming up at 8 o'clock. The introduction started at 7:45. In the interim, I'll just turn another camera on the match right behind this table so you guys have something to watch. If you can share this match, Johnny Moore or Darren Appleton, on your social media and let everybody know, we appreciate it here. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Al.
Hey, anytime. You don't have to thank me, Troy. You know that.
Okay, I won't.
Thanks.